Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Legal Nexus. In today's video, we are diving into one of the most fundamental topics in criminal law, the concept and definition of crime. What exactly is a crime? Is just an act forbidden by law or is there something deeper behind it? We'll explore how jurists and legal thinkers have defined crime under its essential elements and see how it is differ from moral and civil wrongs. So stay tuned till the end to get clear, simple understanding that's help you not only in your exams but also in your legal reasonings. Concept and definition of crime. A crime is an act or omission that is against the law and considered a public wrong resulting in a punishment like fines or imprisonment. Definition of crime. Several authorities have defined the term crime. The following definitions are, according to Bentham, offense are whatever the legislature has prohibited for good or for bad reasons. In the view of Austin, a wrong which is pursued at the discretion of the injured party and his representatives is a civil injury. A wrong which is pursued by the sovereign or his subordinates is a crime. According to Stephen, crime is an act forbidden by law and which is at the same time revolting to the moral sentiment of the society. What are the constituent elements of a crime? Actus non facit rea, nisi mensit rea. The fundamental principle of penal liability is continued in the maxim. Actus non facit rea, nisi mensit rea. The maxim means that an act does not amount to a crime unless it is done with a guilty intention. Main elements that makes up a crime are a human being, mens rea, actus rea, and injury. In here, human beings means the first element of a crime. Any wrongful act to be called a crime must be done by a human being. There must be a human being under a legal obligation to act in a particular way and it must also be capable of being punished. Mens rea. The second essential element of a crime is mens rea or guilty mind or evil intent. Mens rea refers to the mental element that is necessary for a particular crime. Any wrongful act committed by a human being cannot be called a crime. If the committed without evil intent, there must be an evil intent while doing an act. Mens rea may be of different kinds: intention, motive, knowledge, recklessness, and negligence. Intention. Intention indicates the state of mind of a man who got only forces but also desire the possible consequences of his conduct. Recklessness or rashness. When a person does an act with foresight of injury but without desire to cause harm to any person, the state of mind can be called recklessness. Negligence. Negligence means want of care. When a person who is bound to take care fails to take care of an ordinary prudent man, his mind is at fault and the faulty statement of mind is known as negligence. Recklessness includes negligence conduct. Knowledge. Knowledge refers to the personal information of a person who does an act. It is a state of mind of a person. Under law, doing of an act with knowledge may constitute a crime. Example: X receives stolen property from Y with knowledge that it is stolen property. The act of X is an offense punishable under law. Motive. Motive is an attitude of mind. It is the emotion that prompting to do an act. Love, compassion, fear, jealousy, hatred, perverted, lust, desire for money, etc. are examples of emotion prompting us to do an act and they constitute motive. Actus reus. The third element of the crime is actus reus. The criminal intent to be punishable must be obvious in some voluntary act or omission. As per Kenny, actus reus is such a result of human conduct as the law seeks to prevent. The act committed must be one that is forbidden or punished by the law. Actus reus may be negative or positive. X shoots Y and kills him. It is a positive actus reus. The mother of a child does not feed the child and causes the death of the child by putting it in starvation. The actus reus is a negative. Injury. Injury is the last important, or we can say the essential element of a crime. It must be caused illegally to another human being or a body of individuals or society at large. Injury has been defined in Section 2, Clause 14 of BNS as any harm whatever illegally caused to any person in body, mind, reputation, or property. So, to sum it up, a crime is not just any wrongful act but an act or omission that is prohibited by law, punishable by the state, and affects society at large. Understanding the concept and definition of crime lays down the foundation for studying all other aspects of criminal law. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legal insights.